Welcome to Summary Secrets, your daily personal growth companion. In today's video, we'll be uncovering the top lessons from The Art of Living by Thich Nhat Hanh. If you're ready to unlock the secrets within this book and gain valuable insights, let's dive right in. Lesson 1. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and aware in the present moment, without judgment or distraction. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware in the present moment. It means paying attention to what is happening around you without judgment or distraction. When you are mindful, you are fully engaged in the present moment, and you are not thinking about the past or worrying about the future. For example, when you are eating, you can be mindful by paying attention to the taste, texture, and smell of the food. You can also be mindful of your breathing, your body, and your surroundings. By being mindful, you can enjoy your food more fully, and you can also be more aware of your body's needs. Another example of mindfulness is when you are walking. You can be mindful of your steps, your breath, and your surroundings. You can also be mindful of your thoughts and emotions, and you can observe them without judgment. By being mindful, you can reduce stress and anxiety, and you can also improve your focus and concentration. In summary, mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware in the present moment. It is a powerful tool for reducing stress, improving focus, and enhancing your overall well-being. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to live in the moment and enjoy life more fully. Lesson 2. Interconnectedness, the understanding that everything in the universe is interconnected and interdependent, and that our actions have an impact on others and the world around us. Interconnectedness is the idea that everything in the universe is connected and dependent on each other. This means that our actions have an impact not only on ourselves but also on others and the world around us. For example, if you throw a piece of trash on the ground, it may seem like a small action, but it can have a negative impact on the environment and the people who live in that area. On the other hand, if you choose to recycle or pick up litter, you are contributing to the well-being of the planet and those who inhabit it. Another example of interconnectedness is how our emotions and actions can affect those around us. If you are in a bad mood and treat others poorly, it can create a negative atmosphere and impact their mood as well. However, if you choose to be kind and compassionate, it can create a positive ripple effect and improve the well-being of those around you. Understanding interconnectedness can help us make more mindful and compassionate choices in our daily lives. It reminds us that we are not separate from the world around us, but rather a part of it. By recognizing our interconnectedness, we can work towards creating a more harmonious and sustainable world for ourselves and future generations. Lesson 3. Compassion, the ability to feel empathy and kindness towards ourselves and others, and to act with kindness and understanding. Compassion is the ability to understand and feel empathy towards ourselves and others. It involves being kind and understanding towards ourselves and others, even in difficult situations. When we practice compassion, we are able to connect with others on a deeper level and create a sense of community and understanding. For example, if you see someone struggling with a heavy load, you can offer to help them carry it. This act of kindness shows compassion towards the other person and can make a big difference in their day. Similarly, if you are feeling overwhelmed or stressed, you can practice self-compassion by taking a break, doing something you enjoy, or talking to a friend. Compassion also involves being non-judgmental towards ourselves and others. Instead of criticizing or blaming ourselves or others for mistakes or shortcomings, we can approach the situation with kindness and understanding. This can help us to learn from our mistakes and grow as individuals. Overall, practicing compassion can help us to create a more positive and supportive environment for ourselves and those around us. By being kind and understanding towards ourselves and others, we can build stronger relationships and live more fulfilling lives. Lesson 4. Non-duality, the recognition that there is no separation between self and other, and that all things are interconnected and interdependent. Non-duality is the understanding that everything in the universe is interconnected and interdependent. There is no separation between self and other, and everything is part of a larger whole. This means that every action you take has an impact on the world around you, and every action taken by others affects you as well. For example, consider the food you eat. It may seem like a simple act of nourishment, but it is actually a complex web of interdependence. The food you eat was grown by farmers, transported by truck drivers, and sold by grocers. Each of these people is connected to you through the food you eat, and their actions have an impact on your life. Similarly, your actions have an impact on others. If you choose to recycle, you are helping to reduce waste and protect the environment. This benefits not only yourself, but also future generations. On the other hand, if you choose to litter, you are contributing to pollution and harming the environment. This affects not only yourself, but also the people and animals who live in the area. Recognizing non-duality means understanding that we are all part of a larger whole, and that our actions have consequences for ourselves and others. By embracing this concept, we can work towards creating a more harmonious and interconnected world. Lesson 5. Impermanence, the understanding that everything in life is constantly changing and evolving, and that nothing is permanent or fixed. Impermanence is the concept that everything in life is constantly changing and evolving. Nothing is permanent or fixed. This means that everything we experience, whether it be good or bad, will eventually come to an end. It is important to understand this concept because it can help us to appreciate the present moment and not take things for granted. For example, you may have a job that you love, but it is important to remember that it may not last forever. The company may go out of business, or you may decide to move on to a different career. By understanding impermanence, you can appreciate the job while you have it and not take it for granted. Another example is relationships. You may have a close friend or partner that you cherish, but it is important to remember that relationships can change over time. People may move away, grow apart, or even pass away. By understanding impermanence, you can appreciate the relationship while you have it and not take it for granted. Overall, understanding impermanence can help us to live in the present moment and appreciate the things we have while we have them. It can also help us to let go of things that are no longer serving us and embrace change as a natural part of life. Lesson 6. Gratitude, the practice of cultivating a sense of appreciation and thankfulness for the people, experiences, and things in our lives. Gratitude is the act of being thankful for the people, experiences, and things in our lives. It is a practice that can bring joy and contentment to our daily lives. When you cultivate gratitude, you focus on the positive aspects of your life, rather than dwelling on the negative. This can help you to feel more fulfilled and satisfied with what you have. One way to cultivate gratitude is to keep a gratitude journal. Each day, write down 3 things that you are grateful for. They can be big or small, but they should be things that you truly appreciate. For example, you might be grateful for a sunny day, a good conversation with a friend, or a delicious meal. Another way to cultivate gratitude is to express your appreciation to others. When someone does something kind for you, take the time to thank them. This can be as simple as saying thank you or sending a note of appreciation. When you express gratitude to others, you not only make them feel good, but you also reinforce your own sense of gratitude. Finally, it's important to remember that gratitude is a practice. It's not something that you can do once and expect to feel grateful all the time. Instead, it's something that you need to work on every day. By cultivating gratitude, you can create a more positive and fulfilling life for yourself. Lesson 7. Mindful communication, the practice of communicating with others in a way that is compassionate, honest, and respectful. Mindful communication is about being present and fully engaged in the conversation with the other person. It involves listening actively, without judgment or interruption, and responding with compassion, honesty, and respect. This means being aware of your own thoughts and emotions, as well as those of the other person, and communicating in a way that is clear and concise. For example, instead of reacting defensively when someone criticizes you, you can take a moment to breathe and reflect on what they are saying. You can then respond with empathy and understanding, acknowledging their perspective and expressing your own thoughts and feelings in a calm and respectful manner. Mindful communication also involves being aware of the impact of your words on others. This means avoiding hurtful or offensive language and instead choosing words that are kind and supportive. It also means being willing to apologize and make amends if you do say something hurtful or insensitive. Overall, mindful communication is about building positive relationships with others through open and honest communication. By practicing this skill, you can improve your personal and professional relationships and create a more harmonious and compassionate world. Lesson 8. Mindful eating, the practice of eating with awareness and appreciation, and being mindful of the impact our food choices have on our health and the environment. Mindful eating is about being present and aware while eating, paying attention to the flavors, textures, and smells of the food. It's also about being grateful for the nourishment that the food provides and recognizing the impact that our food choices have on our health and the environment. When you practice mindful eating, you are more likely to make healthier food choices because you are aware of how certain foods make you feel. For example, if you notice that eating a lot of processed foods makes you feel sluggish and tired, you may choose to eat more whole foods instead. Additionally, being mindful of the impact our food choices have on the environment can inspire us to make more sustainable choices. For example, choosing to eat locally grown produce or reducing our meat consumption can help reduce our carbon footprint. Overall, mindful eating is about cultivating a deeper connection with our food and the world around us. By being present and aware while eating, we can make more conscious choices that benefit both our health and the environment. Lesson 9. Mindful breathing, the practice of using the breath as a tool for calming the mind, reducing stress, and increasing awareness. Mindful breathing is a powerful tool that can help you calm your mind, reduce stress, and increase your awareness. By focusing on your breath, you can bring your attention to the present moment and let go of any distractions or worries that may be causing you stress or anxiety. To practice mindful breathing, find a quiet place where you can sit comfortably and focus on your breath. Take a few deep breaths, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. Then, allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm and simply observe it. Notice the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body, the rise and fall of your chest, and the sound of your breath. If your mind starts to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. You may find it helpful to count your breaths, inhaling for a count of 4 and exhaling for a count of 6. This can help you stay focused and calm. With regular practice, mindful breathing can become a habit that you can use anytime, anywhere. Whether you're feeling stressed at work, anxious before a big event, or simply need a moment of calm, taking a few deep breaths and focusing on your breath can help you feel more centered and grounded. Lesson 10. Mindful living, the practice of bringing mindfulness into all aspects of our lives, from our daily routines to our relationships and work. Mindful living is the practice of being present and fully engaged in every moment of our lives. It involves bringing mindfulness into all aspects of our daily routines, relationships, and work. This means being aware of our thoughts, feelings, and actions, and how they impact ourselves and those around us. To practice mindful living, you can start by paying attention to your breath and body sensations throughout the day. This can help you stay grounded and present in the moment, rather than getting lost in worries or distractions. You can also practice mindful communication by listening deeply to others and speaking with kindness and compassion. In addition, you can bring mindfulness into your work by focusing on one task at a time and giving it your full attention. This can help you be more productive and efficient, while also reducing stress and overwhelm. Overall, mindful living is about cultivating a deeper sense of awareness and connection in all aspects of our lives. By practicing mindfulness regularly, we can experience greater peace, joy, and fulfillment in our daily lives. Thank you for watching Summary Secrets, your daily personal growth companion. If you found these lessons insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more condensed wisdom. Stay tuned daily for more.